Good evening, welcome back to Let's Play The Wolf Among Us. We are ready to start episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors. Let's get in here. When we left off last time, they killed Snow White. So, and it was the same thing. A head left on my doorstep. So this is obviously a message to either me or to someone else living in my apartment complex. Now, it's 2 women so far. I don't know if that means that it's necessarily women being targeted, or if it just worked out that way.
Toad?
And it's more just about fables being targeted. Oh, there we go.
Do something, Bigby.
Oh, that's right. This is just the recap of last time.
The place.
I'm feeling pretty confident at this point that the woodsman is just a red herring.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
You've got something on your
He's a shady fella who was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but he didn't kill her. There's our first victim, Faith, the donkey skin girl.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
I promise.
I am a little worried for
Thank
you,
you.
Belle. Or Beauty.
For trusting me.
Beauty, you might be next on the list.
Have you seen
if it
my
is
wife?
specifically women that he's
Have you
targeting.
seen Beauty?
Come with me.
There's our Snow. Oh. We were
Don't
a
interrupt me,
team.
Miss Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
This guy.
No, I'm Dee. He's dumb.
But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy.
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Holly, you're out
Except
of
he
paper
was.
towels and, they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named...
This is the guy who knows something. If he didn't do it, he's
Fucking
working
laughing
for
at
someone
me.
who
Come
did.
sniffing around this part of town. The rich fucks in the woodlands need a shake.
Oh, now that's a nice touch I didn't notice before. That Grendel, one of his arms looks
Things are worse off
like it's
than
got a big
we've
wound
ever
on it.
Well,
As though it's been ripped off before and he's been
We've had
beaten with
worse,
it.
but not by much.
Exactly. Oh, and it's not going to recap when we found Snow's freaking head? Oh. And we still have to figure out where the bodies are. Oh, here we are, right on the scene. Because I see a police badge there, so we're peeking out from behind them.
Mr. Wolf!
Oh, did they take me in for questioning?
You're making this more difficult than it has to be. If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling?
Terrible.
I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby.
So why have you got me here?
Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything. If you did, you wouldn't be sitting here talking to me. You'd be talking to the piece of shit that did this.
Well, you stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and...
Did she think that would intimidate him? Is something bothering her? She's losing
I'm
her
trying
cool?
to help you, Bigby.
Yeah, but I gotta keep the fables secret, so there's not too much I can do for you.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep?
Well?
No, didn't think so. nose is bleeding.
Oh. It's kind of weird.
Are you okay? You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I just said that. Is there something?
There's something strange going on here.
Do you hear that?
Lady?
Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop.
It's hitting all the Mundies. Is this someone trying to help us get out of here? Well... Yep.
We have to go, now.
What the fuck is going on?
You should be thanking me. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the Woodlands.
Alright, well, let's grab the
hurry
tape.
up.
She was recording this conversation. Bigby, don't leave your cigarette butt there. That's evidence. And don't we need the picture of Snow? Come on, if we're gonna actually make this work, we gotta get all the evidence. Alright, well that at least gets them hopefully off our back, although it seems like we may have missed some things. Ugh. Did I lose my Tweedle because of all of this? I bet I did. He was our best lead. Well, he's not... Okay, thanks for the ride. I could say the bailout, but it wasn't to bail me out. It was just to keep the Mundies out of Fabletown business.
We found Tweedle
Oh,
Dee
good.
chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me you put him in a cell or something.
Well, I don't know why you detained him.
Did you let him go?
He was at the trip trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be
Oh, he's
involved
got
in
a
this
twin
thing.
brother, dummy.
Bluebeard's currently interrogated.
Bluebeard?
There's two of them, Dee and Dunn. And they've been snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily involved in the
Oh, it's
murders.
highly suspicious. This guy.
I know what you're thinking, Bigby.
Oh, what's that?
It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too.
Alright, I guess we can both agree that we're sad she's gone.
You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
Because it does suck to
Our
lose her.
stories
We don't need to
used
be mean to
so
him right
simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
now. Now, let's be honest, Crane. Were your stories ever really simple? This is one of the things, I don't want to miss anything they say. But you hear this all the time where people talk about longing for better days, for simpler times. Nothing was ever simple. It was never simpler in the past. It was never easier in the past. All throughout history, there's been different challenges. So, I don't know. It makes me wonder when he's saying that. It used to be simple. Probably not. It was probably just as hard then, or at least close to. It's just the challenges weren't the same challenges that you're facing now. That's how it always goes. I don't know. It's one of those things that kind of drives me nuts. When people always yearn for the days of yore, when everything was so much easier, and kids played outside, and no one was afraid, and blah, 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 blah. All the bad stuff was always happening all throughout history. There's always been terrible things going on. There's always been reasons to be afraid or to be wary. There's always pros and cons. Always. There's no time that's really, I mean, arguably where we are now is probably one of the best times in human history, at least, you know, as far as technology and our ability to care for people medically. You know, this is a time where we're really trying to make strides in improving quality of life. Anyhow, that's just a personal pet peeve of mine when people do that.
Did she give any indication to what she was thinking when you saw her last, I mean?
What do you...
I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was, I guess, fine, I suppose.
No, she wanted to change things.
Could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things, make it easier for Fables to get help when they need it.
So you remember that and take it to heart. I suppose I could have really stuck it to him
We have to put an end
and said
to
that
this.
she was frustrated with him because she was, but I don't know.
2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
Yeah, I know.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
I don't think you understand, Crane, how hard her death has hit us. But anyhow, he did care about her in his way, and I don't really want to take this time. You know, he's just looking for something.
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on. Just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you, in theory.
Anyhow, I don't want to say to him she was frustrated with you, or it was the last thing that she said. That might be more impactful and maybe spur him to better change, but it just feels like a really cruel thing to say to someone who's grieving.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
It's fine.
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
He's not going to kill him.
Beard. I was just chatting with our new friend.
He's
You were supposed
interrogating
to
him.
wait for us to get back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence.
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
Is he going to lock us in here or something?
Hello, Big B.
Yeah, hey you.
I want answers, Dee.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
Oh,
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Do you think this is a joke? Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
look at him. No, he didn't even react. Snow White is dead, and if he didn't know, you'd think it would shock him in some way. Not in the slightest. Listen to his argument. I didn't kill anyone. You know who else has that argument? Charlie Manson. I didn't kill anyone. No, you know what's going on. You're part of it. Obviously, her death is not coming as news to him. Screw this guy. We're gonna get whatever we gotta get out of him. We're not proper police. We're Fabletown
I'm
police.
supposed to just believe you.
We can beat on him if we have
You
to.
were with me when it happened, dummy.
Yeah, where was your brother, though? You
I
know
still
what's
have
going
questions for you, Dee.
Sounds like a personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Back in the alley, you mentioned your employer. Who is it? Who are you working for?
Why? You looking to change your occupation?
on. We're not messing around.
All right, Dee. Let's get to know each other.
This guy knows what's going on. Women are dying. We don't have time to play stupid games with him.
Come on, Big B.
Let's see if this has any sort of reaction.
Fuck, Big B. Don't make me look at that.
You tell me what's going
Just
on.
put that away. Please.
Snow was murdered, Dee. She was important to me. If you know who did this, you have to tell me.
I don't know what to tell you. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Then tell me what
I
you
don't
do
know
know.
who did it.
You know something about it.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I'd like to help you, but I can't.
Why?
My brother and I, we got a thing about loyalty. We do our job and we keep our mouths shut. If we don't hold up our end, we don't get paid.
Your brother. Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother.
Then send me after your employer.
I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
No, I'm not done
What
with
did
you.
you find on it?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Show me. No, we're not gonna unstrap him.
This imbecile will have him going in circles.
You just carry this around.
Red hat.
Always handy that way.
Okay, we got him talking. Let's see if we can keep that. Screw you, Bluebeard. I got a plan.
It couldn't hurt, I guess.
We already gave him a good smack. Now he's talking some. We want to keep him going.
Look, Bigby, this isn't.
Could you back off and let me try?
Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Yeah.
Let me handle this. So where's your brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but I can't tell you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up, and I went to find Faith.
Faith's what? Her
I
coat?
don't know where he is now. But he didn't kill anybody.
You went to find Faith's what?
Her apartment.
No.
I went to her apartment.
You were
That's
looking
no
for something
secret.
more.
You saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, Dee.
Tell me what it is,
What did you want from Faith?
or I'll hit you again.
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it. You know, if you wanted to have a drink with me, we could have met it. Fuck!
What was it?
Oh, you're done playing nice now. Is that it?
For the moment.
What are you doing?
Getting answers.
Crane, back
I
off.
told you to keep yourself under control.
I am under control.
Let me handle this.
Each of them has tried to step in now. Look at him grinning back there. Yeah.
What did you want from Faith?
I didn't want shit from that little thief.
What do you mean, thief?
More trouble than she's worth.
I could say the same about you.
Oh, yeah?
What did she steal? Must have been valuable.
I don't know. It was just some dumb thing my boss was after.
What was it?
Did you say?
Your boss.
Well, that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for? Come on.
You answer
It's
me.
clear you're just following orders. So who's calling the shots?
No, I'm fucking done.
No, you're not. That's right.
I'm saving that.
Not anymore. Answer some questions. I could
This
burn
is
him,
really-
but
What's the point of this?
Here.
You punch up my fucking face, and now you want to be best friends.
I do. I want to
No
keep things
fucking
shaken
way.
up.
You're out of your mind.
As long as you cooperate, I'll be nice.
That's the name of the
This
game.
is all up to you.
Unbelievable. Yeah, all right.
now answer my question or I'm burning you
Want
with
to
it.
see a trick?
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy. I believe Beauty on that.
What's she
I
got to do
can't
with
give
it?
you that information. That's where I got to draw the line.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
I'm wondering if this is his kind of oblique way of telling us. He's feeding us this information. You're not a bad guy. Beauty dropping her name on purpose, and that's the closest he's going to give us to, because this way he's got plausible deniability with his boss. I didn't name you. He just gave us the name of someone who can tell us. That's, ooh, I wonder.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough?
Let's give him a little benefit of the
We're
doubt.
real close.
I thought this was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest.
Oh my gosh, I'm
So
trying to
weird.
interrogate him.
You
Could
were
you
making
back
progress
off?
before. What is this patty cake?
If you guys would stop interrupting.
White is dead. One of us.
You think I don't know
You're
that?
going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done.
What the fuck?
This is
What
my
do you think you're
investigation.
doing?
Get out of here.
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Come on, Bigby, intervene.
Stop this right now!
You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
Get out of here. I had a plan. Oop, there. This is my investigation. This is my prisoner. I'm interrogating him, and I'm going to do it my way. What?
Snow.
What?
What's going on down here?
What? No. What? I mean, I'm glad if it really is her. Is this her? There's got to be a trick. Then who? I'm confused, but also really hopeful. I really don't want her to be dead. I really don't want her to be dead. But is this really her? Or is it some kind of trick? And if this is her, then whose head was that made out to be? Oh my god, it's not Beauty, is it? And they like dyed her hair or something to make her look like Snow? Was it to psych us out or some kind of warning like, Snow, you're gonna be next? She definitely looked like Snow, the head we found. But then also Faith has dark hair, and that head had dark hair. But it looked like Snow, and you'd think we'd be able to tell if it wasn't her.
What the hell was going on down there?
An
Vicky?
interrogation!
Abusing a prisoner like that.
I thought you were dead, Snow.
And that makes it okay?
Yep. As an aside, okay, look, I'm not really for torture in real life, and it's very important that police are supposed to follow the proper procedures and not beat on prisoners. But this is Fabletown. I'm the big bad wolf. I'm not really a policeman, and we've got a lot on the line. We have everyone else in our community that we have to keep secret and hidden. Already we had the Mundys flooding in because of this head on the doorstep business. We can't take any more chances. We have to figure out who's doing this. We have to figure out fast. And everyone I meet, refuse. They lie to me just as the default. So fine, if they're going to be like that, I'm the big bad wolf and I got to be rough with them. I feel like as a Fable, they're not part of the Mundy world, and I'm not held to the same kind of rules. I don't have to worry about, oh, it's not okay to beat on the prisoner or anything else. Whatever I gotta do to get information out of him. Oh, she's really mad at me now.
I hope it was worth your time.
Well, we got some information, so kind of.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain this, because I'm really not getting it yet.
How
After
are
a
you not
conversation
dead?
in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time.
But no?
Getting her back here wasn't easy. But hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is.
I should have been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone.
All right, we
So
can't...
I took care of it.
Okay, and that's good that you did. But you really gave me a scare.
Snow,
What is it?
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Me too.
I just feel like
What is it?
And I do want to talk to TJ, but
I
it was more
just-
important to let her know I'm glad she's alive.
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
It might be, but it's not her fault. Still.
If someone wants you dead, at some point they'll realize they missed their target.
And they'll come looking for me.
So stick
We
close
just
to
have
me.
to find out who did this.
Well-
and why she was glamored to look like me.
Maybe not, because I'm going to run down and
I mean,
get into all
that's
dirty
what it
and
is,
finding
right?
out who did this into the depths.
So, what's our next move?
Well, shoot.
We just keep doing what we've been doing.
I kind of want her to lie low to stay safe. I really do want to keep her safe, but I feel like it's an insult to her if I tell her to that. she's a really strong, competent woman. She wants to solve this just as much as I do. We got to let her help. Now, I don't want her wading into the thick of things like we're going to do, but she can help me in other ways. She can do more like tracking down books of fables and stuff, or looking for clues on bodies or whatever.
We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs?
No.
Waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm not yours to lose.
Ooh. She's got a point, but
I'm sorry.
shut him down a bit.
I know it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless.
I know that.
I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries. TJ is waiting inside. He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point.
Let's go in and talk to him.
He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
Myself.
Right.
Can she come in with us? Okay, good. She's going. So maybe that'll help TJ loosen up and also bring us a little bit of peace with her, since she's awfully riled. Okay, and we did just get the autosave. So I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. As always, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back next time. I'm really, really glad she's not dead. I'm so excited she's not dead. But we got to figure out what's going on here before someone does kill her.